What up, big Scorp? It's your girl, Alex, and it is here. Today is Sunday, November 16th, 2025. It is my birthday. Hey, Scorpio. Ooh. Thank you for all of the shout outs that you guys have provided me with. And I love each and every one of you. I wish I could hug you and give you some of that good old fashioned light energy. Anyway, we're as usual, we're gonna shout out a couple of special people who are celebrating birthdays today and in the future. If you don't like this part, just fast forward along until you see me shuffling and place out that first card. So let's get to it. Macy, happy birthday, darling. I hope you have a great day. Nikwa, happy birthday, November 16th. Auburn Raven, happy birthday, November 17th. Amy Owen, happy 50th birthday today. The perfect one, Jacqueline, I shouted you out. Another birthday twin, happy birthday. Marshall McGee, not sure if you still watch, but your birthday is today as well. Happy birthday. Dominique, today's your birthday. Happy birthday. The 14th, Trixie, your birthday is today. Happy birthday. Her name is Mary Hannum. And yeah, we are probably all Valentine's babies. Heather Kesser, tomorrow's your birthday, November 17th. Happy birthday. Steve Craw, November 21st. Caboose, caboose. Happy birthday. Shakira Murphy, I think I shouted you out, but today's your birthday. Happy birthday. Kids of Consciousness, you're celebrating your 31st birthday today. Happy birthday. And Heather Green, you're turning 61 on the 20th. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Happy birthday. Fashionette, yeah, girl, yeah. We share a birthday. You cool as hell. Happy birthday, mama. As always, if we don't have that much time left, Scorpio season's almost over. The retrograde ain't though. Anyway, if you want me to shout you out and your birthday is in the future, leave your message, you leave your name and your birthday on this video, and I will shout you out on the next video. Also, keep in mind, I am keeping a running list, so if I've already shouted you out previously, I'm not going to repeat the shout outs unless I just want to have some fun. All right. And a quick note, my voice is a little raspy. We went out yesterday for karaoke. It was so much fucking fun. It was the first time I ever did karaoke, and I held it down. I did Alanis Morissette's You Ought to Know. Oh my God, I had so much fun. Anyway, you see, Angels had just spit out the Ace of Pentacles. So without further delay, let's get to your reading, Scorpio. All right. Hey, God. I know. So many years on this planet. Years, I know. It's a moment in time. I love you so much, God. And I appreciate all the time that I'm here and that I get to spend with Scorpio and delivering your work. I love you. Ooh. Okay. So we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Swords, Page of Swords, Magicione, Page of Cups. Oh, the Star. And that's the Ten of Pentacles. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, we definitely have a choice on direction, what path we're going to go into. Some of you could be receiving some sort of financial opportunity. Could be at a distance, right? As in you have to travel for work. Perhaps it's an overseas gig. Um, and with the two pages on the side of the magician, this is the page of communication. This is the page of love. And this is the star card. So it just kind of feels like your head, your heart, you kind of they need to work better together. I also do feel like for some of you, you could either be dealing with an air sign or another water sign, and the magician being in between you with the star here, especially, kind of feels like there's something magical about you two. And the star is almost like the universe bringing you together to make this fantabulous fucking um um, unity, if you will, right? This fantabulous couple or this fantabulous connection. I could, if I wanted to, if I was like that kind of reader, I could say your soul contract, right? I think I will. I kind of feel like maybe whatever this situation is, right? Say, for instance, you want to go around the world and advocate for animals, and now you have this new gig. That's your soul contract, right? Let's stay away, and I'm going to retire it from this point going forward. Let us get out of the habit of thinking that soulmates and soul contracts and love and opening your heart has to fucking do with another person. It does not. Don't look, child, don't get me triggered on my birthday. Uh-uh. Yeah, for some of you, you are emotional right now and you're having a hard time making a decision because there could be several great options. Ooh, okay. Got a lot of Gemini on my table. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Seven of Swords. Goddamn. Two of Wands. Hey, Queen. Hey, girl. Hey. Seven of Wands being resistant. Okay. So here's what I think. And the Seven of Swords did drop. I was going to say, here's what I think. Somebody's trying to move on, but they can't because they're too infatuated with the past. Right? Remember the little ball that used to bounce over the words? That's how I felt like I was doing. Okay. Um, okay, so I have a queen here and I have the empress. My empress is never dateable, right? Because she's married to the emperor. My queens and kings, yeah, they represent a couple. But unless the emperor's on my table, I never pair an empress with the king or a knight or no. Fuck no. Anyway, all right. Okay, so we got double sevens here. So you got the Ace of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles. My angel said, whatever this situation is, it carries a lot of weight. It carries like a humongous investment. And I feel like for some of you, you're trying to figure it out, right? Two of Wands for me represents lovers in separation, right? But the Two of Wands also represents kind of being at a crossroads and trying to like kind of take stock as to where you are and then to an extent what lies ahead. Wasn't there a movie like that? What lies beneath or something? Ace of Swords. Yeah, now that makes sense to me. There's an opportunity that's presenting itself, right? And the Seven of Cups is like you're so emotional, you don't know what to do. You don't know what to be happy about it. You don't know what to be sad about it. Also, at the same time, be very fucking careful because the Seven of Cups also represents illusions and delusions. And because we're in the Mercury retrograde, Mercury is murky right now, right? As in, it may present like a sheep, but if you look closer, that bitch is a wolf. Okay? So Ace of Swords kind of says to me, especially anything related to money, finances, materialism, right? You're buying a car, you're buying a house. I would say more so buying the car, read the fucking fine print. The house, you're gonna need a minute. Just take the paperwork to your lawyer because it's too many damn pages, right? So just make sure that whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, whatever that represents to you, you know what the fuck you're doing. You know what you're getting into. And angels are saying, remember they say, and I don't all the time buy into the Mercury retrograde stuff. I know for electronics and communications, that shit is true, right? Murky communication, electronics start fucking up. That shit is true. The end period. Okay? But when it comes to things like, oh, if you sign you shouldn't sign contracts during the Mercury retrograde. If you try to leave someone, they'll come back, right? That stuff I don't really believe in. But in this reading, you have the Seven of Cups and you have the Ace of Pentacles. So whatever this Ace of Swords, whatever this Ace of Pentacles is representing to you, read the fucking fine print. Make sure you are clear and having a clear understanding as to what's going on, what's going to happen, and what's involved. Okay? Six of Swords, the Empress, and who? Five of Wands. This to me kind of feels like somebody wants something to grow, but they're not watering, or I don't want to say fertilizing because that's gross, right? But kind of feels like somebody's not contributing. Let me keep it clean and say contributing, right? The Empress is representing growth and expansion. The Six of Swords is moving on to calmer waters. So the six being, two threes together, the sixes kind of said, hey, let's work together, come together, and let's grow something. But the Five of Wands, fives in the tarot represent 2-3, right? Two down, three up. Two down, three up, three down, two up. Yeah, I said them both. Okay. So the Five of Wands to me is like dissension, right? Disagreement, right? Being on two different pages. Ooh, High Priestess. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Hey, the Lovers. Look at that. Oh, secrets. Seven of Cups again. Three of Swords. All right. Seven of Wands. Good Lord. I got 4 sevens out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sevens. That's 35 breaking down to an 8. So angels are saying in order for, and sevens in the tarot represent like planning, taking stock, waiting for, it's kind of like preparing to reap what you sow, right? So sevens are almost like, okay, what are we going to do? What are we going to figure out? What, again, what's the plan? Okay. Now, 5 sevens on the table, breaking down to an 8, 7, 5, 35. 3 plus 5 is 8. It's almost like, what are we going to do to make this thing work? Right? Because the 8s in the tarot represent things are already working, things are already in motion, things are already moving. Okay. The 9s are like, okay, boom, we're making progress, things are manifesting. 10s is like, all right, we got what we wanted. Let's work on something else, right? Let's close this cycle out. Let's work on something else. So you have 5 sevens here. You got the double 7 of wands. Okay. Resistance, rebelliousness. Okay. So, and the 2 of wands, now I see why some of you are stuck. You got the 7 of cups out here. You don't know what to do about your heart. You got too many choices. Right now, some of you could be in some sort of la la land, right? And with the 7 of wands, it's like, listen, I got to make a choice, but I don't want to make a choice in La La Land because La La Land doesn't exist. So once I come up out of La La Land, then I can make a decision. But then on the other hand, it's like, oh, but La La Land is so good. Okay. So now that all the cards are on the table, I can look at this from a 25,000-foot view. You got the Lovers twice. You got the Moon card and the High Priestess. So there is secret love here, right? I have a 3 of Swords on the table. There could be some sort of third party here. There could be something. And again, third party doesn't have to mean a person. Let's also retire that. Typically, most of the time it does mean a third party. I got the Lovers here twice. But again, I don't know as of yet. Okay. But I do kind of feel like there's a third factor. Let's fuck the third party comment and let's go to a third factor. I like that better. Okay. So, and whatever this third factor is, you're not necessarily sold, which is why you're at a crossroads, why you're not necessarily making a move. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm coming in from 25,000 feet and I'm going to drop about 10,000 feet, which means I'm going to get closer and more detailed. For some of you, I do kind of feel like you need the comfort and love of your mom, maybe to help calm you down, right? You could also need the wisdom and knowledge from your mom to help you maybe solve some sort of riddle in your life. Again, 2 of Wands, which way do I go? You could not be on speaking terms with someone that you are emotionally connected to. And I think it's because you don't want to be detected. Whomever you're speaking to could be in, whoever you're not speaking to could be intuitive, and it's almost like you're trying to fly below the radar. Baby, she don't miss shit. The Queen of Swords countering the High Priestess. I don't know who the fuck you think you hiding from, but she could see a gnat 400 miles away. Okay. Now with the Magician, mm, somebody's guards are up. And it's the Queen of Swords drawing her sword. Somebody's guards is up. This feels like a recent split of some kind. And whomever called it off could have been the divine feminine. And there's a magician here trying to abracadabra so she can choose love, but there's hidden deceit here or hidden intentions. Now, just because those intentions are hidden doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad. I feel like, oh, there it is. There it is. It's almost like somebody wants to get back on track for the purpose of money for some sort of financial gain or financial opportunity. The best way I could describe this is almost like you had a falling out with your brother. And your brother knows, say, for instance, you're about to buy a motorhome, an RV of something, right? And your brother knows that you're going to buy the RV and you're going to drive from Florida to California. Well, it just so happens that your brother needs to get to California to start a new job, right? So whatever the argument was between you and your brother's going to come back in maybe to apologize, right? But I kind of feel like they're only apologizing because he needs a ride to Cali. That's exactly what this feels like. I have the Seven of Swords here. I got the Seven of Swords, the Moon, and also the High Priestess here. So it kind of feels like somebody's being sneaky. They may come on strong or come on emotionally strong. You know what I mean? But to an extent, it kind of feels like Ten of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles are at stake, right? So angels are saying, and thank you for the clarity, angels, the third party here is money. The third party is money. And to me, it kind of looks like you guys may be at a stalemate, at a standstill, because these are the Seven of Wands twice, and I picked them up, Four of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. That makes sense. Four of Cups is somebody's emotionally turned off. The Two of Pentacles could be somebody playing games, right? Somebody being too flexible, somebody being unstable to an extent. Unstable? Yeah. In my mind, I was thinking unstable. I know. That's funny. Yeah, fucking hilarious. Anyway, I typically don't do clarifiers. You have the Lover's card here twice. This could be a mother and child, right? Queen of Swords, Page of Swords. Queen of Pentacles, I don't have the Page of Pentacles. This to me, okay, thank you, angels. My angels just said this is a test run, right? This is a test run. The Seven of Swords is moving forward but looking behind. But look who he's running towards. He's running towards the Queen of Swords, Cutmaster Flex, right? And it's almost like he's going to bump into her. He's going to get cut by her sword. He's going to get cut by the Five of Swords he's holding. It's almost like someone's running away cowardly because they don't know how to move forward financially. Wow. 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 This person, I kind of feel like they fawn over you. There it is. I just saw it. The Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Don't part with your money. I feel like somebody again is coming to you in need, possibly with their hand out, and they're gonna try and like butter you up emotionally to try to get back into your great financial graces. That's the only way I could say that. Okay, it's on you. So what you gonna do? I feel like I want to clarify. Let's do it. I got like 95 fucking cards on the table. I don't need no more. Yeah, angels are saying be careful about people who you had emotional connections with, whether they're an ex, your sister, your cousin, your best friend, a coworker, whomever this person is, right? It kind of feels like you could be coming into some money and they want to be coming into some money too. Angels also said too, this could also represent needing your financial advice or your financial opinion. Oh, the person's mother could also be in financial need. Wow. And this financial need is affecting their relationship with you. Got it, got it, got it. Got the high priestess here with the magician. Yeah, you and this person could have had an argument over this. Angels just said too, your mother or someone's mother could be the third party in this. I ain't even put the clarifiers out. I'm just sitting here shuffling them, right? Oh shit. Oh, that's a horrible situation to be in. I just heard too that you could be talking to your mom and you can kind of be venting to your mom about how sad you are. You could have just broken up with someone. You're not on speaking terms with someone. And angels are saying, as part of that conversation, you can kind of really be pouring your heart out. And then your mom is like, listen, I'm going to need for you to give me $20 or $100 because I need to pay this light bill. It's like, bitch, I'm being vulnerable. And you sitting here asking for coins. I hope that's nobody's situation, but that's what I got. Right? Your mom, the narcissist, you may be very emotional right now, but she's very much in need. Somebody's mom is an opportunist. She could be trying to play on, oh baby, it's gonna be okay. Maybe you should call your brother Daryl and see if you can give him a ride to California. Right? That makes somebody is up to somebody has an ulterior motive. That's really what I want to say. I'm also being told too, because I saw the star, two of wands, and the seven of cups. I'm also being told to tell you to follow your heart, right? Um, look, Empress is on the bottom. I pulled not one card. Here's what I feel, Scorpio. I kind of feel like there's again the Ace of Pentacles. An opportunity is coming to you and it's going to be huge. And the universe is saying, just be on the lookout for the ball hangers, right? A ball hanger is somebody who hangs from your balls, right? Somebody who is just, holding on so they can experience the prosperity too. Ooh. All right, we got one, one, one. I just saw that. 7 and 7 is 14 plus 2 is 6, breaking down to a 7. So 2, 7, and 7 breaks down to a 7. The universe is wanting you to really take a minute and take stock and take a look at anything you're involved in, especially when it comes to movement in action. Could be the movement of money, could be moving for money. Okay. When it comes to following your heart, right? Make sure if you're following your heart, the seven of cups, that you take those rose colored glasses off and you look at a situation logically. That message just came out in the previous reading. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, my angel said so. In matters of the heart, again, always take your head, right? Always take your logic. Um, and angels are also saying too, just be careful not to get too emotional about, you could get a new job and it's a dream job and you're like, oh my God, this is it. God has answered my prayers. I'm going to buy a new house. And then your sister's like, oh, can I come and live with you? Yeah, an opportunist. That's what it is. You have an opportunist that's around you. So beware. Scorpio, beware. Just like they say, buyer beware. All right. Anyway, I'm out. If it resonated, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And personal readings are open until the 21st. And last but not least, if you have my telephone number, as in the number that I called you during your personal reading, and if You have sent me a message on that number. This is a SIM card. This is that number. I switched the equipment on that line. I'm probably going to go shove this into an iPhone 6, right? I'm waiting for my new iPhone to get here. But if you experience the delays, it's because this is the SIM card. So if you sent me birthday shout outs, God bless you. I love you. Thank you so much. I'll be back online tonight with my iPhone 6 that'll be going dead every 5 minutes. All right. I love you, Scorpio. Happy birthday. Bye.